All right, welcome everybody to Lee Birchill Field B. We've got your hometown GBG Whitehawks taking on the visiting Knights from Weymouth, coached by Greg, and the Hawks, of course, coached by Matt and Ryan, coming in at 7-3. On the mound, it'll be Carey. His battery mate is Ingram. We'll see who's playing the field for the Hawks. Leading off, O'Connor takes ball one. As it sails a little high, he'll be followed by McGutry, Power, and anyone gets on, Abbott. Just a little low, so 2-0 to the leadoff batter. O'Connor will be playing a left center field position as Weymouth has 8 players to start the game today due to Coach Ball 3. Coach said many conflicts with town teams and vacations and such, but they do have 8, so they can field the team. Gary looks in. As it's out, scooped by the second baseman. Nice play there by Ricobono. Throws over to Hardiman for out number 1. So O'Connor grounds to second for out number 1. Will bring up McGutry. McGutry will be starting on the mound for Weymouth today, wearing number 19. Strike one, says the umpire. Up with the right hand. Gary looks in. He's working from the stretch. That one's a little outside. This game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Jeff Carr and David Bowie bringing you the game. NortonMediaCenter.org brings you as many local sporting events, community events, and, of course, your town meetings. There's a long fly ball to left field. It falls in. Quickly retrieved. Nice play and a good throw by the center fielder that holds McGutry to a long single. Trying to see the number of the center fielder who made that nice play to hold him to the single. It brings up Power. Power in the power position of batting number 3rd. He'll be playing shortstop, wearing number 10 for Weymouth. 1 down, 1 man on. That one sails. So 1-2. That one just a little high. So count goes to 2-2 on Power. Just a bit high. You can hear the glove pop. I see Wilder patrolling right field for the Hawks, and that's ball 4. So Power draws the walk, sending McGutry to second. It'll bring up Abbott. Abbott will be playing 3rd base for Weymouth here in the top of the 1st. Ball just a little outside. Nice pitch by Gary. So 1-1 goes the count to Abbott. That one, slow roller, goes foul off to the left side, 3rd base line. So Abbott in the hole, 1-2. This would be a big out here for the Hawks. just sails a little bit. Nice play by Ingram. Let's see Ingram keep that ball in front of him and keep the runners at their bases. Strike three. Boy, Carey brings the heat. So out number 2. That's going to bring up McNeil. He'll be playing second base for Weymouth, wearing number 5. Excuse me, he'll wearing number 4. He'll be playing third base. Nope, I was originally correct. Trying to get all the numbers correct on these kids. So here we go. Runners at second and third. 1 ball, 2 outs. Thought about it, but stays off the high fastball. 1-1 to McNeil. If he can get on, Mario will be catching. Will be a big swing and a miss. So 2-1. That's where number 9 has to throw it. Nice pitch. So quickly gets back to 2-2. This would be a huge out, stranding those runners. Trying to work out of this jam. And he does. Strike 3 to end the inning and the threat. So Weymouth gets 2 in scoring position, but comes up with a goose egg. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. It'll be Evan Ingram, followed by Wilder and Schlumper. Got a hold of that one, but it sails foul. Out of play. 0-1 to Evan Ingram. On the mound, McGuttree, and his battery mate is Mario for Weymouth. That one sails a little high. 1-1. So Carey pitching for the Hawks. Stranded 2. There's another ball. Two and one. Leadoff batter for the 7-3 Hawks. Oh, changeup. Oh, Ingram would like that one back. He got a hold of that one, and it's going to fall in for a base hit. So Ingram gets on. O'Connor throws it in for the Knights. Leadoff single. That'll bring up Wilder, number 22. See if he can't move that runner along. Called strike. A little high, but strike 1. Number 2 hitter. Starting in right field today. Game 1. That one's high. 1-1. Overcast and cool. Nice little breeze here. Kids excited to be playing. Next week will be playoffs. Wilder just a little ahead of that changeup. Down to second goes Ingram. McGuttree looks in, delivers. That could be trouble. It is. That's a base hit in the right field for Wilder. So back-to-back singles. And guess Ingram never stops. And now Wilder smartly takes second on the throw. So back-to-back base hits and some heads-up base running by the Hawks leads to the first run of the game. That'll bring up the third batter in lineup, Schlumper. So Wilder out at second. Here's Schlumper. McGutry looks in. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. You've got Power at short, Abbott at third, McNeil at second, McDonough at first. That's the infield for Weymouth Knights. There's a strike, strike two. And you've got Kelly and O'Connor patrolling the outfield. McGutry looks in. That one's high. Wilder dancing around over at second. We're here in the bottom of the first. 1-0. There's nobody out here. Ball two, 2-2. Guthrie looks in. The live as the count runs full. Really working that changeup. Just outside. So Schlumper, very patient at the plate, draws a walk. That one's high. So this is Carey, ball one, Michael Carey. Oh, he helped him out there. 1-1, but Wilder with a heads-up play as the ball gets away from Mario. Wilder takes third. So runners at the corners, one strike, still nobody out here. On deck, it's Hardiman. Big swing, just got a piece. One and two. McGutry looks in. That one sails. Schlumper takes second. So as they say, two ducks on the pond, two RBI opportunities here for the Hawks. Oh, just got a piece and Mario couldn't quite hang on. Carey with new life. Way ahead of that one. He hits it in, off the trees, off to the left side. Count remains at 2-2. Oh, swing and a miss for out number one. It's going to bring up Hardiman. And it'll bring C. Ingram. The Ingram brothers, the Bash brothers, on deck. Ball one. Guthrie trying to get out of this jam with minimum damage. There's a shot in the left field. If that's fair, it's going to go all the way to the fence, but it's just foul. Oof. So Hardiman put a charge into that one, but it's just foul along the third base line. Ball two. Two and one to number 24 in your program for the Hawks. That one goes low. You're going to try and score. There's the throw to McGutry. He's safe. So Wilder slides under the tag to score the second run. Schlumper heads to third. Count runs to 3-1 to Hardiman. Starting at first base. So here we go. Ball gets back quickly, retrieved by Mario to hold the runner. Schlumper at third as Hardiman draws the walk. So it's going to bring up Ingram. See Ingram. Runners on the corner. 1 out. 2 runs in, bottom of the first here. That could be trouble. And that's a fair ball. Ingram off to the races. McDonough throws it in. Base hit for Ingram and an RBI. Since Hardiman the third scores Schlumper on the double by Ingram. Now McQuaid. Just inside the foul line coming into the camera was that hit by Ingram. And a great bit of running. You could tell the Hawks work on it because they're heads up runners. 1-0 to McQuaid. Throw on deck. 2-0. McGutry trying to bear down here and get out of this inning. Goes a little high with that one. 3-0 is the count to McQuaid. There's a strike as he brings it in. No? Thoreau in a hurry to get to the plate. Was hoping his buddy walked there. Wanted his crack. So 3-1 is the count. And that one sails on McGutry. So McQuaid walks to load the bases for number 3. Thoreau, Value on deck. Strike 1. As the right hand goes up from the umpire. Oh, McGutry heads up play. Almost caught a napping Ingram, but he gets back just under the tag. One and one. That's a little high and outside. That one just a bit high from McGutry. So count goes to 2-1 on Thoreau. That one hot shot. Gets through. Here comes the throw. And he's in there and the runners move up. So Thoreau, with a base hit and an RBI, ends up on second with the throws. McQuaid over to third, scoring Hardiman and Ingram. It's going to bring up Value, number 34. Ball one goes to the backstop, and no advance by the runners. Two more scoring opportunities here for the Hawks. Ball two, just outside by McGutry. He's going to go. There's the throw. Oh, and the ball gets away. So McQuaid scores just under the tag. Weymouth almost had him, but the ball scooted out of the catcher's glove. So the run scores, making it 6-0 here in the bottom of the first. Still one out, man on third. 2-0 to Value. Big swing and a miss. That ball scoots away. Here comes the run. And another run scores. The row comes in. So Value now with nobody on. Well, 3-1 the count. Oh, he put a charge in that one. Way over. It's going to go to the fence. He's going for three. Here comes the throw. And nice play. So for out number two, as Value tries to get a triple. And that was O'Connor to Power to Abbott for the out. Nice relay for out number two. I'll bring up Carey. Fouls one off. 2-1. That one sails a little high. 3-1. Oh, tried to get that change up, but a little ahead, and it goes out of play. 3-2 goes the count here. Number 9 in your program. That's a pop-up. That's going to fall in for a base hit. And it'll bring up Rico Bono. And if he can get on the top of the lineup. That's a little high. Easily down to second. And then over to third as the throw goes by the second baseman. Rico Bono a little head on that one. 1-1 as he fouls it back. It sticks in the backstop. Mario throws his glove at it. Extricates the ball, and we're ready to go. 2-1 is the ball. A little low and outside. Swings there, down to the first baseman. Takes it himself. That's McDonough. So we're done with 1 inning. The score, Hawks 7 and the Knights 0. All right, we're back. Top of the second. It'll be Mario, McDonough, and Kelly. Swing and a miss as Carey grooves that pitch, gets it by him. Anyone gets on, it'll be O'Connor. One and one. There he puts a charge into that one. That's going to get by, and it's in the gap. He's going to try for 2. Great relay by the Hawks. But into second with a double is Mario to lead off the second. That'll bring up McDonough. One correction I'd like to make. Looking at the lineup, I thought Weymouth's pitcher was McGutry, but been pointed out by Jeff Carr, helpfully helping me. It's McGarry. So apologies to number 19 for Weymouth. And now McDonough, the first baseman. He gets a nice cut at it too. Shoots one on the line drive off to the right. His coach out of the way. 2-2 to McDonough. Kelly on deck. O'Connor to follow. And McGarry, if anyone gets on. Another shot into the crowd off the tree. Count remains 2-2. That's trouble. Rico Bono. Throws the ball, gets away from third. So McDonough lines softly to Rico Bono at second. Mario takes third. That'll bring up Kelly with 1 out. Kelly playing the right center field position. We're in 21. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So Carey, the southpaw, pitching well here. Got usually some good defense. That's a little low, 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, so 1-2 goes the count. Ingram keeps the ball in front of him to keep that runner at third. Wind picking up here. Just a little low. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Carey with another strikeout. That's 3 so far. Here in the top of the second, I'll bring up O'Connor. 2 down. Runner at third. Knights would love to get that runner across. There's one down the second. Rico Bono scoops it up, throws over to Hardiman. And we've played 1.5. Hawks up big. All right, we're back. Bottom of the second. Top of the order. It's Evan Ingram. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ingram had a base hit and scored in the first. He'll be followed by Wilder, Schlumper. If anyone gets on, Carney. Puts a charge in that. Almost scooped up by the third baseman, Abbott. But base hits for Ingram, leading off the second. It brings up Wilder. Wilder also had a base hit and scored a run back in the first, which is last inning. Seems longer. Ball one. Ingram down the second. Wilder thought about it. Calls a strike. 1-1. Ball two, 2-1. Second batter in the Hawks lineup, starting in right field for game one. Three and one count. McGarry looks in. Oh, and Wilder puts a charge in that, and that's going to go to the fence. It's just how fast he can run. He's got at least three. Here comes a strong throw. Wilder's going to go, and he touches them all. Wow! So Wilder with the two-run dinger scores two more for the Hawks. Wow. So he put a charge in it, and then he used his speed to get around those bases. So a lot of excitement here as Wilder, 2 RBIs on the homer. And that'll bring up Schlumper, who walked and scored last inning. Crowd still buzzing about Wilder's homer. Strike one to Schlumper. So Wilder hit it in the sweet spot and put it in the sweet spot between the outfielders, and it went all the way to the fence. Here's a ball. 1-1 to Schlumper, batting third in the Hawks lineup. There's another ball, a little high. Big swing and a miss there. So 2-2. As McGarry gets that one by Schlumper. That one's low. This count runs full. And that one a little low and outside. So Schlumper draws a walk. I'll bring up Carney, number 15 in your program. Hardiman on deck. That one's inside, maybe a little high. Ball one. Fouls that one off just out of play. Over the backstop for a 1-1 count. Reminding everyone, this game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. As the changeup, it sails. Down the second goes Schlumper. 2-1. He touches that one. That's into right center. Taken there nicely. That's Kelly. Right center made the nice stab, the basket catch. For out number one. So Hardiman up now with Ingram, Ingram on deck. Down the third. Nice throw by the catcher, Mario, but safely into third is Schlumper with the heads-up base running. Coaches Matt and Ryan have done a fine job with this team. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1. It's a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Helped him out there. Did Hardiman. That's tough to lay off that fastball in the eyes there. Count goes to 2-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Oh, he put a charge in that one. Boom, but right to the left fielder. O'Connor didn't even have to move. Hardiman with a line shot. And tagging up with Schlumper. So bring up Ingram with 2 down here, bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Left-handed batting starting catcher for the Hawks. Game 1 here. Ball 1 high, 1-1. Got McQuaid in the on-deck circle. Ingram had a double last inning as he hops out of the way of that one. Scored a run. Swing and fouled back. So Hardiman put a charge in one, but the scouting report was right on the money as O'Connor was placed perfectly out in left center field. Just touches that. Oh, and the spins by the third baseman for a base hit. So McQuaid now batting. McQuaid walked and scored a run in the first. 2 down here. Got Ingram over at first. Big swing, gets by the catcher, and off to second goes Ingram. Strike one. To number 2 in your program. Got Thoreau in the on-deck circle. Oh, and he puts a charge in that one, and that's going to be trouble, too. It's going to get to the fence. O'Connor giving chase. McQuaid digging. And he's going to settle for a RBI double. McQuaid gets one to the fence. Good hustle by O'Connor out there in deep left field. Gets the ball in quick, holds him to a double, but a RBI. Ball gets away. Mario throws down just behind the runner. So McQuaid takes third on the pass ball. Thoreau batting. He had a base hit and scored a run in the first. 2 balls. You've got Value on deck. There's a long fly ball. That's in the center. It's going to fall. On his way to second with a double and an RBI is Thoreau. Ball 1 to Value. Has a double in the first, thrown up, trying to stretch it. Strike 1. Down the third goes Thoreau, just under the tag. So Mario with some strong throws, but good sliding, good running by the Hawks. Puts Thoreau on third with 2 down. There's a hot shot between a shortstop and third baseman, and that scores Thoreau. Value with a base hit and the RBI. It's going to bring up Carey. He had a base hit back in the first. That one hits it down, scooped up by the second baseman. Throws, makes a nice play, so Carey grounds to second to end the second. We'll go to the top of the third. Hawks up big. All right, we're back. Top of the third. Carey's still on the mound. McGarry up. He had a base hit back in the first. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Count here. Weymouth just trying to get something going here. Be McGarry, Power, and Abbott. 2-1 goes the count. Anyone can get on. McNeil. Neal made a nice play to end bottom of the second as he scooped up and threw over to McDonough for the final out. Carey trying not to lose this leadoff batter. There's a hot shot. Almost scooped up by the shortstop there on the hot shot. But McGarry with another base hit, number 19. Brings up Power. Power walked in the first. Abbott on deck, followed by McNeil. Power with a big power swing. Strike 1. Started at shortstop for the Knights. Just gets a piece, fouls it off. 0-2. Just inside. 1-2. Just stays alive by getting a piece there. Count remains 1-2 to the number 3 batter playing shortstop today in game 1. Two and two. There's a hot shot. Gets through the infield. So Powell with the base hit following McGarry. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here. Top of the third. It'll bring up Abbott, third baseman. McNeil in the on-deck circle and Mario to follow. Puts a charge in there and it goes foul. So line drive off the bat of Abbott, but it goes foul down the third base line. Strike one. Ball one. 1-1 the counts. Cleanup hitter in Weymouth. Lineup today. Swing, and that one's going to go out of play behind the backstop. 1-2. Got a little something extra. Zips it inside. Ball two. 2-2. Thought about it. Goes by. Runners go up. So count runs full to Abbott with runners at second and third. McGarry at third, Power at second. Knight's threatening here. Fouls one off to stay alive. Another foul out of play to the right. Abbott battling. Gary looks in. Hot shot almost gotten by Carey. Tries to throw home. Does the shortstop. Safe. So base hit by Abbott. Almost a great play by Carey on the mound. McGarry scores. And Weymouth on the board. So it'll be McNeil now, Mario on deck, and McDonough. Still nobody out here. Swing and a miss. Carey just got to settle down, throw strikes. Team's up big. Weymouth, runners on the corners. Breeze kicks up. Fouls it off. Tried the old hit and run. Abbott will return to first base. 2 strikes. The count on the starting second baseman for the Weymouth Knights, game 1. Outside, says the umpire. 1-2. It's a hot shot. Scooped up by the shortstop. Strong throw. Base hit on the fielder's choice. Out number 1. It brings up Mario, doubled in the second. Thought about it, but holds up. So Schlumper with a nice play at shortstop. Strong throw to Hardiman to get McNeil. That one goes to Hardiman, takes it himself. Throws over to third. But Abbott already there. 2 down now. Top of the third. Nice play by Hardiman. Now McDonough, if he can get on. Kelly. McDonough, starting first baseman. Thought about it, did Abbott, but quickly scoots back to third as Ingram hustles to get that ball. McDonough line to second in the second. Puts a charge in it. That one's going to get down. Wilder, nice play, gets it in quickly. But base hit and RBI for McDonough. It'll bring up Kelly. If Kelly can get on, it'll go to the top of the lineup. Two down. Weymouth with some fight here in the third. 1-0. Kelly playing the right and right center field positions today for the 8-man Weymouth team. Ball. 2-1 the count. McDonough on first. 2 down here. Top of the third. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That's where Kerry wants to put it. That is a tough spot for any batter to get to. Strike 3, so Carey settles down there. But in the top of the third, Weymouth strikes for 3. Now trailing 13-3 as we go to the bottom of the third. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the third. Rico Bono up, takes ball 1. As Weymouth came back with 3 in their half of the third to cut the lead, 10. That's trouble as it hits the rubber, goes to the shortstop, but quickly down to first is Rico Bono with the base hit. It'll bring up E. Ingram, Evan Ingram, Wilder, and Schlumper. So Ingram 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored as the ball goes by. Rico Bono takes second. Ball 1. Down, shoots it down to first. Takes it unassisted for out number 1. It's going to bring up Wilder. Wilder with the hit of the day so far. A 2-run home run smash to left center field, and then he got on his horse and mowed it around the bases. So 2 RBIs. He scored 2 runs. He's 2 for 2. Takes a ball there, and scooting down to third is Rico Bono. So Mario with another strong throw, but a little bit delayed as Rico Bono is there. So another RBI opportunity for Wilder. He punches it, but scooped up by McGarry, who throws him out. So they finally retire Wilder on the hot shot back to the mound. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. It'll bring up Schlumper. 2 for 2 with 2 walks, 2 runs scored is Schlumper. That ball sails high. It's got Rico Bono over at third. Another ball. Two 2-0 to Schlumper. Tries that changeup. Gary looks in. Ball 4. So Schlumper with another walk. Runners at the corners. Bring up Kearney. Flew deep to center field. So McGarry pitches. Kearney wasn't even ready, but it's ball 1. Get set. That one goes by the catcher Mario, but runner at third stays, but Schlumper takes second. So second and third, 2-0 count, 2 down here, bottom of the third. Three and 0 goes the count as the ball sails. Ball 4. That's going to load the bases. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 balls. As the first ball was called no pitch. So there's ball 4. That'll bring up Hardiman with the bases loaded. And we've got a timeout. Coach wants to talk it over. We've got a pitching change, and we'll be back just a minute. All right, we're back after the pitching change. Kelly comes in, McGarry. They swap spaces. Ball 1, bases loaded. Kelly comes in from the right and right center field positions. McGarry goes out there. That one just foul. 1-1 to Hardiman. Hardiman walked in the first, scored a run. Thought about it, but holds up. Smartly so. 2-1. 2-1, 2 down here. Bottom of the third. Hawks leading 13-3. The wind really kicking up now. Cool breeze. Count goes to 3-1. No place to put them. Kelly looks in. Winds. That's low. Ball 4. So that forces in a run. Rico Bono scores. Schlumper to third. Carney up to second as Hardiman takes the walk. It'll bring up Ingram. 2 hits today. Swing and a miss. 2 hits, 2 runs scored. He had a double in the first and a single in the second. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So Kelly ahead of Ingram. Connor Ingram, 0-2. It's a hot shot. Scooped up, but too hot to handle for the shortstop. Base hit by Ingram and an RBI. As Schlumper scores, Carney takes third, Hardiman up to second, and it'll bring up McQuaid. And we have an injury. We'll take just a short break here. All right, we're back. So the injured player is going to go get checked out, make sure he's okay. Hopefully he can get back for later in the game or game 2. McQuaid up. He doubled in the second. with an RBI and walked in the first. He scored 2 runs. Bases still loaded. 2 down. 1-1 count. Kelly throws. That one's outside. 2-1. That one scooped up by Kelly. Oh, couldn't quite get the tag over to third. Nice play by Kelly. But McQuaid gets the infield hit. It'll bring up Thoreau. Base is still loaded. Got the 3 runs back, did the Hawks. Swing and a miss on the low pitch. Nice play by Mario to keep that ball in front of him. 0-1. So Thoreau has a single and a double. Scored 2 runs. Has an RBI. That one a little high. No advancement by the runners. Kelly looks in. He hurls. That one's high. 2-1 goes the count. Value on deck. Ball 3. Count runs to 3-1. Throw down to first as McQuaid taking a big lead over there. Kelly winds and deals. Ball 4. So base is full for Value. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI. Fouls one off. Had a double and got caught stretching to a triple and had a base hit and RBI. So far today, Carey will be on deck. Oh, he puts a charge in that one. And it goes all the way to the fence. On his way to third. And he'll stop there with a 3-run triple. Clears the bases, does Value with a bomb to left field. And that's going to be the game 1 as the Hawks win big with an offensive explosion. And they take game 1. We'll be back for game 2 momentarily.